scorer then records the uniform numbers of the starting players of each team on the score sheet. They are listed under player number from the lineup sheet submitted. Player numbers are written by serving order with the first server listed first. Note the Roman numerals on the score sheet and the lineup sheet. This will help you to ensure that the lineups are written in correctly. The visitor lineup is 5, 4, 3, 12, 11, 10, with a small C next to the number 12 to show that this is the floor captain. The libero is number 7 and is written on the line for the libero information. For home, the first server is 23, then 24 with a C for captain, 26, 20, 21, 22. The libero is 30. The libero may be changed for each set of a match, so be sure that one is designated on each lineup sheet turned in. Since home is receiving when the teams line up on the court, number 23 will be in the right front position on the court for the first serve of the set. The scorekeeper will also assist the libero tracker to ensure they accurately record the lineups on the libero tracking sheet. At the top of the tracking sheet, the team names are recorded as they are on the score sheet, with the name of the team on the left written on the left, visitor, and the team on the right written on the right, home. Lineups are then written in serving order in the SP column for each team, showing the C for floor captain. The libero number is written at the top of the sheet in the appropriate space. An individual other than the scorer must be provided by the host school to track the entries of the libero player. The libero tracker must assure that once the libero is replaced, at least one rally or dead ball takes place before the libero replaces another player. Also, the libero tracker must ensure that when the libero leaves the court, the player replacing the libero is the same player that the libero replaced when they entered the set. We will cover this more as we score the set. Visitor number 5 serves first and scores a point. A 1 is recorded in the first service line box on the score sheet on the row by number 5 since this was the server. The point is also slashed in the running score column for visitor, showing that it was scored by the team when they had served. 5 serves again, scoring another point. The number 2, denoting point number 2 for the team, is written in the second box and the point is slashed in the running score column. 5 serves and scores point 3, and the same process is repeated. 5's fourth serve results in a loss of rally. A slash with a bar looking like a sideways T is placed in the next box, denoting the loss of rally. The libero goes in for visitor number 5. The libero tracker will slash number 5 and write an L on the line next to it to show the libero is in the set. On the home side, the number 1 point is placed in a square in the running score column. In the first service line box by the next scheduled server for home, which will be number 23, point 1 is recorded and a square drawn around it. The squared points denote rally points earned. Home 23 serves and loses the rally. The slash T mark is placed in the next box in 23's service line. Point 4 is squared in visitor's running score column because it is scored by the opponent's team's loss of rally. 4 is written in the first box on 4's service line inside of a drawn square. Number 4 inadvertently serves before the first referee whistles. Replay. An R is placed in the next box representing the replay. Every server action in the match is represented on the score sheet. Visitor 4 serves 2 aces for points 5 and 6. 5 and 6 are placed in the next 2 boxes and also slashed in the running score column. Home makes a substitution 25 for 23. In the next box of the current server, number 4, we will show the substitution. SX represents the opponent's substitution. If the serving team, in this case home, had requested a substitution, we would write an S only. SX is written followed by the number of the entering player, a slash, and then the number of the player leaving the set. The number of the entering player is always placed to the left of the slash mark. On the home side, in the player number column, there is a comma placed by number 23, and 25 is written next to the comma. The last number written in the player number box is the player currently in the set. Then slash the 1 under home subsection to show this is the first substitution used by the team. Each team is allowed only 18 subs per set. On the libero tracking sheet, home 23 is slashed and 25 is written on the line next to the slash number. The tracker notes all substitutions on the libero tracking sheet. Home 24 serves points 3, 4, and 5. These points are placed in the next boxes and slashed in the running score column. Visitor calls timeout. A TX is placed in the next box of the current server. The current score, 8-5, is written in the first timeout box on the visitor side since they called the timeout. The team calling the timeout score is written first, 8, and then the opposing team's score is written 5. Visitor requests a substitution, 13 for 3. We will record in the next box of home 24 SX 13/3. This is the first substitution used by the team. The libero tracker will slash visitor number 3 and write 13. Home 24 serves points 6, 7, and 8, and we will record these points in the next service line boxes and slash them in the running score column. Home number 30 enters for 26. The 26 is slashed and L is entered next to the number to indicate the libero is in the set. The libero serves. A triangle is placed around the Roman numeral 3 to indicate that the libero is serving in this position for this set. When the libero serves, a triangle is placed around the Roman numeral in the service order column. This designates that the libero has served in this position and for the remainder of the set is the only position in which the libero will be allowed to serve legally. The libero number 30 serves points 10 and 11. Each point served by the libero is placed in a triangle in the running score column and on the individual service line section. The next serve by 30 is a reserve. RS is placed in a triangle in the next service line box to show the reserve. Remember, there can be only one reserve per term of service. Visitor calls time out. TX is recorded in the next service line box. 9-12 is recorded in the second timeout box on the visitor side. Remember, each team is only allowed 2 timeouts per set. Home 30 serves point 13, which is recorded and triangled. Then a loss of rally. Place the slash T in the next individual box in a triangle. Visitor gets loss rally point 10, which is squared in the running score column and recorded in the individual service line box by visitor number 12 and squared. The visitor, libero number 7, goes directly to the service position and number 5 returns to the set while 12 leaves the court. On the visitor side of the libero tracking sheet, the L is slashed and 5 is written in. Also, number 12 is slashed and an L placed beside number 12. The scorer or libero tracker will inform the second referee that the libero has replaced the floor captain so a new floor captain can be designated. The coach designates number 4 as the new floor captain, and this will be shown on the libero tracking sheet by placing a small C by the 4. Number 7 serves, and the Roman numeral 4 is triangled on the libero tracking sheet. Notice that a 5 is on both sides of the L, so we know that the libero replaced 5 and 5 returned replacing the libero. Roman numeral number 4 is triangled as libero number 7 serves points 11, 12, and 13 to designate the libero serving. Points 11, 12, and 13 are triangled in the running score column and the individual service line. Next serve is a loss of rally. Place the /T in the next box in a triangle. Home 33 serves points 16, 17, 18. Points are recorded in the running score column and boxes. Always check the player number every time they go back to serve to be sure the correct player is serving. If it is not the correct number serving, notify the second referee immediately that there is a wrong server. Remember, the player is not the wrong server until they contact the ball for serve. The next serve results in a loss of rally. With each service rotation, all 6 players have served. A different color ink pencil is used for each rotation. Example, black or blue for the first rotation, red for the second rotation, then black or blue for the third rotation, etc. This will help you find your place on the score sheet as the set progresses. If a team only has record point 27, home has won the set with a 2-point advantage. Record the final score in the final score box in black or blue ink or pencil, with each team's score on their side of the box. It would be 25 to 27. The R2 will initial. The R2 will initial to verify the score sheet at the end